Hey, welcome back. We're working on our kindergarten packet number 2, week 2, day 5. All right, here we go. Kindergarten packet number 2. We finished the first week. And we're down to the end of the second week, week 2, day 5. We're starting with teen numbers today. First, I want you to look over here at these teen numbers and just read them to me. A 1 and a 3 is 13. You read the rest of the numbers to me, or to somebody that's with you. Then you're going to look at the tens frames and see what number matches. If you want to cut these out and glue them into the boxes, you can do that. Just make sure you've done whatever it's on the back side first, or the other side first. Here's our tens frame. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this number is 13. So I'm going to write it, or you could cut it out and glue it. 13 is a 1 and a 3. And remember, we can remember that because we have a group of 10. A group of 10 is where our 1 comes from. One group of 10, from 1, 2, 3 more. One group of 10 and 3 more. One group of 10 and 3 more makes 13. Do all the rest of your boxes. Good job. We're going to be adding some apples, putting 2 groups of apples together. You're going to look at the apples in each box, count them, and write the number below the box. In this box, we have 1, 2, 3 apples. These look kind of like dice, don't they? In this box, we have 2 apples. 3 plus 2 equals what? 3 and 2 is the same as, so you're going to go back and count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 and 2 makes 5. You do that for the rest of your page. Count them, and then add them together. Now write how many you have in all. Time for some writing today. Remember your rules for good writing. I can use a capital letter. Start your sentence with a capital letter. I can use finger spaces. When you write your words, make sure you put a space in between the words. I can sound out words. Whatever you want to write, you've got to make the sounds and write the sounds that you hear. I can use punctuation, periods, question marks, or exclamation marks at the end of your sentence. And I can draw a picture to show what you're writing about. On your paper, it says a butterfly. Then there's blank space. You've got to tell me about a butterfly. Here are some words that you could use to help if you want to. Egg, caterpillar, chrysalis, emerging, that means coming out, and butterfly. We've talked about the life cycle of a butterfly before, about how a butterfly lives and grows and where it comes from. So you could tell me about that again. A butterfly comes from a chrysalis. A butterfly used to be a caterpillar. A butterfly lays eggs on a leaf. A butterfly has many colors. A butterfly likes flowers. Whatever you want to tell me about butterflies, you're going to use complete sentences to write for me, and then draw a picture. Very good. Okay, we hadn't done one of these in a little bit. Remember, we have a title, the cab, and we have 2 sentences at the top. These are our 2 sentences for our little story. He had a cab. The cab was yellow. So a cab, like a taxi. He had a cab. The cab was yellow. Blank had a cab. Who had a cab? Look back at your story and see what word is missing. He had a cab. So on that line, we've got to write he. This is the beginning of our sentence. It is the first word in the sentence, so it gets a capital letter. He had a cab. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and go down here to number 4. Sorry, phone was ringing. The cab was blank. The cab was what? The cab was, you gotta look up here, the cab was yellow. So let's write yellow right here. Y-E-L-L-O-W. The cab was yellow. And you keep going and fill in the lines on each sentence to make sure that it matches whatever's at the top, reading each sentence as you go. And our last page is different. We have not done one like this before. You're going to read and draw what it says. Each picture is going to be different. These do not go together. They're not a story. You have to draw a picture for every sentence. Let's do the first one together. Put the lid on, or the bug can get out. Put the lid on, or the bug can get out. So you've got to draw a picture to go with that sentence. Put the lid on, or the bug can get out. So when I think about that, I picture a jar in my head. Here's my jar. And it's got to have a bug in it because the bug might get out. So I'm going to draw a little ladybug. And it says to put the lid on, or the bug can get out. So I've got to have a lid for that jar up here too. Put the lid on, or the bug can get out. Very good. Then you're going to read the next box, read those two sentences, then make a picture in your head. What are those sentences telling you? Then draw a picture to match whatever you see in your head when you read these sentences. You're going to do the same thing for the next one. The next one, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more boxes that you're going to read and then draw a picture to show me what it's telling you. Great job. And that is the end of our work for this week. See you again next week.